Sausages, hams, pates!
And we're back to Witcher 3.
Fine. Show me what you got.
So, I ran a bit low on money. So I've been doing Gwent for a while. Because I used, oh boy. Like, yeah, I was under 10,000. Then I went to the rune maker. Bought a bunch of runes. Then I had like practically no gold. So I came here. And
No, you're busy.
well, I went to a new, well, basically I went to the brothel, and I haven't noticed anything about the fertility thing actually helping or not helping. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Gwent. I also have cards to add to the deck. Like this one. There's a bunch of these fours that I don't really care about. Ceres, though, is a good card. Oh boy, is she a good card. Cause basically you play a Ceres. And she summons all these. And they all have type bond. So basically you get 10. 4. 4. You get 12 times 3. So basically like what? Or it'd be 4 times 3. Well, 4 times 3 would be... yeah, it would be like basically a total of 36. And then 46. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was gonna say don't have a Yalmer. Yalmer is just 10, whatever. Yalmer's just a 10. What bothers me though is this shield maid's all Clan Drummond. Shouldn't they be Clan on Great? But now we have Clan on Great Warriors. Which also have type bond. War Longships both have type bond. Scalga deck's not that terrible, honestly. I still swell by Northern Realms though. That was so good.
I need good victuals.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything, well, different about going to the
Russians
brothel with this
suited to a
buff.
voyage at sea. You've come to
There seems to be a buff. Well, that was awkward. Saw through the world for a second now.
Get up. Up for a plan.
Not certain good. Who should I say?
Himself.
I get distracted by townspeople and their randomness. Well, we should probably head over here and investigate. I mean, we also have stuff to put up and all that too. We also have money to spend here too, now that I think about it. Money and days of waiting. Cause for some reason they decided that we need this hill in The Witcher. Also, my frames aren't cooperating. There's a roach. Herp. Like, as soon as I stop them, it's fine. Then I try moving, and it's like, oh god. Where's the Major Domo? We should probably talk to him.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
Nod.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
So, tell me more about...
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards.
Well, there you
He
go.
never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
How generous. So, what else do we
Mind
have?
giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a
Well,
major
I have
domo
to
all your
do
life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Well, there you go.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But
Too many
I
chickens.
think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Too many chickens.
Follow me, please. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
And this bush, so pretty. Sorry, I got distracted.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Wow, that sounds lovely.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Well, there you go.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
It is pretty meh right now. Well, it may be a bit more than pretty meh.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Yes, we are going to need to plant some things though, aren't we? Things that we can't just buy in shops. I wonder if there's a mod that lets you buy them in shops. Probably is, I probably have to find it though. Over here.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
True, it could. So basically, all this stuff that belongs to me, like this old goat hide.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Oh boy, we have work to do. Oh, so... yeah. Huzzah!
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Yes, it could. Holy crap, it could use some paint. We could definitely use some paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom.
We have work to do.
On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the
I
abode
do have a
immediately.
few paint.
With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Money.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Everywhere.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
I do like the sound of that. Also, here it's 5,000 gold.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around.
So it's a bunch of waiting around.
Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days
So
after
3
they begin,
days
your
total.
eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished,
waiting
rejuvenated,
around in this
beautified
expansion?
state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Well,
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
yeah, sure, why not?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Order a table.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most
1 day.
1 day to arrive. Will
Okay,
you be
can I
needing
get the
anything
grindstone
else,
too?
sir?
Or... Yes, we can.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Order a grindstone.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow.
So,
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
it's gonna take us a while.
Know what?
before I leave that.
Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
You can also play him at Grant later on,
Thanks.
but...
Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Well... This place is just practice against certain types of Grant. Against Grant decks. You could put weapons though. You also put armor here. Oh, so we can place trophies now. Do you have our fist fighting championship thing? Place that though. Yeah, sure, why not? God, God, she looks so unhappy. Brr, the Emperor watching over everything. So we still need a couple trophies. Oh, so we can sleep. Sleep. What's a stash? As you know, that's always a nice thing. I don't think, what else do I need? Probably gonna put my Viper armor on display. I'll probably make a wolf set and a couple more sets eventually to go on display, but as it is, we have days of waiting to restore to its former glory. There are more places I can put paint. Not really. Well, I could put Pink Hill. I don't know. How about that one? And that's lovely. Perp. Oh, the history of Corporal Blanco. National Forest. Boris wiped out, he lost his saber for life, lost its saber for him, and he began to think constantly about death. So his state to come crispy. The very day he signed the last piece of paperwork, he died. Well, that's just sad. So we have a lot of waiting around to do. Well, first I should go to the bed. Bed. You're waiting for your bed to be replaced. You can use it. Wow. So much for having nice things. That's why we're out here. Guess it's not that time yet. Yeah, it's not that time yet. I'm just thinking too much in advance. We do have this room. Freaking gate. We'll investigate that later. Strange, I can remember there was a thing though, but I guess we're still waiting for everything to be, you know, taken care of. Oh well. In the meantime, might as well go out adventuring. I think there's a thing over here. We should investigate. Okay, stop spinning. Okay, we're good. Also, equip that.
Archospores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
So wait a second. There's a knight. Dearest father, it's done. I've been knighted. Your efforts have not gone in vain. I've fulfilled our shared dream. Can you believe it? Your only son, a knight. Thank you for all those years of hard work and sacrifice. I know you refused yourself much to be able to buy me a horse and armor. I know you worked very hard to allow me to live in Bucleo. This is why I dedicate my first quest to you, Falfar. Short stones and some parasites prowling our main roads. Slaying a dragon is not. But I am recited all the same. Your loving son, Mikhail Subakhathilitz. But he didn't get far now, did he? Before he fell, victim to plants. Oh yeah, those plants are vicious things. Well, we do need to head there eventually. Try to remember where everything is. Think I shall venture that way. Huzzah! Like I could be riding Roach or my pink unicorn, but I could also just be wandering aimlessly. Hi, Nate.
Great, thanks.
Well, pieces on patrol, I suppose. Reminds me, probably my favorite card in Thronebreaker, Ike. He's a knight errant. Not sure if he's from Blue. Forget where he's from, but yeah, it's probably my favorite card. I mean, basically when you fight monsters, you can basically damage them every time one of your cards takes damage, he gains points. So you're basically fighting like a monster, which is completely wrecking your team. It all adds up, and then you can basically play a card that has like over 100 points on it. Also Peacock. But yeah, I'm gonna do Thronebreaker at some point for recording purposes, but it's pretty long and I've already got enough stuff being uploaded. I haven't even been uploading The Witcher yet lately at the time of these recordings.
Oi there!
Oh, hi. My bad.
What now?
Potatoes. Cheese. Spend some money. I'll just be taking all that. But there's something...
Wheel ruts. Guardsmen must have transferred the body from the boat onto a cart or wagon. Trails muddled from here. Got nothing traces on the bottom. And a boat hook.
So,
Body
yeah,
pulled from the river was
basically what they were
transported
actually
using
saying,
this
though,
boat.
so it's not very relevant. Well, more arachnospores. Archospores, whatever. Archospores are tedious, and the fact that basically anyone those bulbs, they can just pop back up. Let's demonstrate. And I can make more. Ooh. So irritating.
Looks like an archospore killed him.
Well, yeah.
A letter and a key.
And
In a place like this, ought to be interesting.
Read these orders carefully, for I will not tolerate any blunders. Report to the agreed upon location tomorrow. Collect the nets, deliver your seedlings. We must intensify our efforts to infest Vermentio. Be at pains to arrive on time, for the team from the upper vineyard will be waiting. Sabotage, apparently. Obviously that's what, Beggar Tech? That's honeysuckle. Ooh, a fat tie. Are there even foxes around? I forget. Ah yes, there is a thing, where is it? Ah, over there. The Wine Wars. Wine Wars is basically like a decent quest chain that spans numerous areas. But not quite my concern yet. Can't remember how many of the virtues I've done. I know the big game hunter adds towards 1. Yeah, to try me against steal the grapes. It's probably a federal crime here in the duchy. So Warrior Hill. Lumber. Wines. Travis Street Well. Crooks led by a shady individual is lost half-breed. I need fairy tales. Oh, I tell fairy tales. I thought that I needed fairy tales. Oh well. So, needed Master of Magic. Need a hard-hindered man who wants to be a sphincter at the side of sorcery. Can give a witch a good fecking hiding if it comes to it. Find me chopping wood in Ale Fox Hall. My name's Jacob, and chopping wood's what I do. All you poop for brain feckers who think you're jesters, I warn you, jesting's over. Okay. Also, ladies, keep an eye on your men. Something about that witch. Let's see, that is over yonder. Head the wrong way. Gwent. So much Gwent. I saw something. Wanted. Murderous Van Killers. Anton Starling's dragon. Waff. Arius. Elias Halfbreed. We read about him. Phil put four fingers fun with him. Well. If we find them, we'll have to put them down probably. Also herbalist.
Welcome, Wanderer. In need of herbs, perhaps? Wort for a sore stomach, or...
Prefer willow bark or iris root for stomach aches. Wort can cause dizziness, nausea.
Forgive me. It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
I'm a witcher.
What looks that? And looks deceive anyway. Me, I'm not out for common weeds that grow in any meadow. Need rare ingredients. Can you help me out, or should I move on?
You must judge for yourself.
Well, I meant no offense.
Meant no offense.
And I took none. I should be the one to apologize for judging by appearance alone. Tell me, your knowledge, how did you gain it? From an herbalist living nearby?
Well, I did train under that one master.
From somewhere a long way off. Kaer Morhen, northern Kedwin.
Gods, that's the continent's other end. What are you doing in Toussaint?
Same thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters. Right. Show me what you got.
I also did learn from I forgot his name. That one druid. Potions. Perfume, flowers, dye solutions. Anything really I want here, though. Not really, honestly. It's a shame they don't sell winter cherries. Or anything I really want. Why I can't play you at Gwent? Gwent.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Ever. Nah, I'll actually play her. Then I'll probably fail. So where are we at? No. We have a cow. We have both of those. Two, and I'm pretty good with this deck. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna toss the fly cards. Mentioned go toss fly cards, but Try to decoy. Man, we're just gonna keep tossing spy cards back and forth. Well, I'm gonna play Cal. It brought me past. Here's the thing. You shouldn't have passed that early in the game. Yeah, for Wade's just giving me the round. Well, they always give me one of each, and not enough to actually be effective. Oh, of course, no one revives, so he can... I saw that coming. Oh, I have this one though, so I... Well, raise you. More spy cards. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? You know that hurts you too. Well, don't see why you want to do that. Oh, you have one of those. Well, I have a bunch of these, so... Black infantry archers are... I don't understand. No. I aim for the Neos. Well, there you go. But yeah, black infantry archers. I don't understand why they're 10. Like, they also don't sync with each other, but they're just 10. That's like the highest in a regular card can usually go. I have no idea why they're 10. It's just a thing, apparently. Okay, so what are you gonna do now? Gonna keep playing ranged, okay. I can respect that. The problem here is that he's gonna play. Gonna probably play another one. So do I want to give him the advantage? Not yet. Yep, there's our young emissary. So they'd be both at 10 if I actually let them get points from that. Oh. I haven't... Now this is some Thronebreaker tactic shit. Watch what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great. One, two. Oh shit. I almost had a great idea. Because I was going to basically scorch those two, that one. But then I realized... Scorch the highest card on the battlefield. That's unfortunate. Like I had such a good idea, but fucking grant the rules on this. I mean, then Thronebreaker, I could basically have a proper, you know, attribute fetishes. That was not my frickin' side, but nope. Classic rent rolls. Man, I would scorch the highest card, which would be mine, which would be stupid. Yeah. At least we won the round.
The aroma. Lovely.
Now what did we get? Clan Brookfar Archers. Can't remember if those are even worth my time. Well, let's see. Clan Brookfar Archer, that's a set. It's not apparently a frickin' black infantry archer, which is a 10 for some bloody frickin' region. Reason. Did I say region? I don't know. I'm tired. Okay, well, we want to go talk to Count Beradell next time. Yep.
Is it true peasants gotta carve his cows himself nowadays?
I was like, that fire doesn't look that. It's like I can see the sprites to the fire, which is silly.
Twisty Twitter Narieta. Fate kicker!
So I still have enough power.
I work up to my chin and I put some rot.
Oh, a Ventress contract here too. Ventress contracts are basically usually like, hey, there's a cave. You should go clear it out for me, so I can make it into a wine cellar. But anyway, we'll deal with that next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.